Let's start. So, the very first thing about adjective is what adjectives are. See the sentence. Sita is a clever girl. In this sentence, clever, the word clever shows what kind of the girl Sita is. Or in other words, clever describes the girl Sita, right? We can see some more examples like this. If I say, there is a little time for preparation. In this sentence, the word little shows how much time there is for preparation. Similarly, in the third sentence, he gave me 5 mangoes. How many mangoes? 5. So, with these examples, what I want to show? Actually, these describing words are adjectives. Yes, adjective is a word used with a noun to describe or point out the person, animal, place or thing which the noun names, or to tell the number or quantity is called an adjective. In simple language, adjective is a word that tells us about or add to the meaning of a noun. Like, she is a kind lady. Here, the word kind is describing the lady. So, kind is an adjective. I like this pen. In this sentence, this is an adjective. He is a strong player. And here, strong is an adjective. So, we can see that adjectives actually add a meaning or tells us about the particular noun or thing. There are basically 2 types of adjectives and they have further subdivisions. The first one is descriptive adjective and the other one is determiner adjectives. When we talk about descriptive adjectives, we say adjectives of quality. Quality means like heavy, short, good, beautiful, big, small, red, etc. Means the words which represent the quality of the noun. Such adjectives are called adjectives of quality. Now, when we talk about determiner adjectives, there are a number of adjectives in this category. So, first one is demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives are the words like this, that, these, etc. Then comes the distributive adjective. Distributive adjectives are like each, every, either, etc. These words shows distributive adjectives. Quantitative adjective. The name itself suggests that we are talking about quantity here. So, the words like some, any, no, little, etc. shows quantitative adjectives. Next one is numerical adjectives. Numerical adjective means related to some numbers. So words like few, many, one, etc. represent numerical adjectives. Interrogative adjectives, which, what, whose, etc. means those words which are used to ask some questions are called interrogative adjectives. Next comes possessive adjectives like my, our, your, his, her, etc. These words shows a possessiveness. Next coming to relative adjectives. Relative adjectives are like who, which, that, etc. The words which we are using to relate, right? So, emphatic adjectives are the words like own, such, same, every, and many more like that. Proper adjectives are showing some proper or a particular, like Indian, Asian, American, and there can be many more examples. Next is exclamatory adjective, like what, which, how we use these adjectives with an exclamation mark, like what a beautiful day it is, right? So these all are determiner adjectives. We will see every adjective and usage of them in a separate video. Now, you must be thinking about, like, there is a demonstrative adjective as well as demonstrative pronoun. How to differentiate between them, right? See, we have to understand the essence of the language or the sentence. Like, in this sentence, that is my book. Here, I'm using that as a pronoun. And please get me that book is used as adjective. Here I have used that for a noun. And in the second sentence, I am locating a book. That means that particular book which I am looking at or I am pointing at. Similarly, there is a distinction between distributive adjective and distributive pronoun. Like, either boy has stolen my book. Here, either is being used as an adjective and in the next sentence, either is a pronoun. See, either boy has stolen my book. Here, I am using the distributive adjective. But when in this sentence I am using either, I am talking about sisters about which we have already discussed. So, by looking at the sentences, we have to understand the meaning and the sense of the, discussion. Here I want to tell you one more thing. Every is also comes under like distributive adjective. Every is only adjective and it cannot be used as a determiner. But each can be used both as adjective and pronoun. So, this was it for today's adjective video, and in next video we will see how can we use each type of adjective, the proper usage and rules of adjective.